Hello, on the Convo God podcast. On today's episode, I have a special guest, Quentin. It's a pleasure having you on today's episode.
Pleasure to be here.
Thank you. So we're gonna start with some introductory questions to get you familiar with the podcast since you're new. Where are you from?
From South Carolina, a small town called Fort.
What is one word that describes you?
I would say copacetic. I'm a very uh, laid back guy. It is what it is kind of guy, you know.
Since you're laid back, what are some things that would get under your skin?
I don't like my time being wasted.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are some things that you cannot live without?
Ooh. My PS5 right now.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm in love with it.
Okay. What are some things that you cannot teach people? Things that you feel like people must have within that you just cannot teach them?
Patience.
Okay.
So many people have tried to teach me patience. It's
Okay.
just, I can't do it.
What are some places you go to that bring you peace?
Ooh, I like going to the beach. Sometimes I just like driving. Just drive around for like a good hour or two and come back. Just chill, riding in my car, you know.
This is going to be an interesting question. If you had a clone that took care of your necessities, what are you doing with your free time?
I can think about I want to work out more, but with how my job is now, I'm just super tired when I get
Okay.
home. So if I had spare time, I would definitely work out a lot more.
Okay. So being more physical fit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, just at least losing weight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like for me, for example, let's say bills and those things that are a necessity or not a requirement. What I'm gonna do with my free time is probably spend, I wouldn't say 24 hours, but I would say spend 12 hours at least going out there finding people to get on a platform to hear their story. Because I feel like, you're not only are you hearing their story, you're educating yourself in the process too. So that's one thing for sure. And another thing would be I love sunsets. So it's just like I'll go find people to interview maybe around like 4 or 5 p.m. Probably take a break to go find spots that I could find an amazing sunset and just reflect on the day. The older we get, the wiser we become. So what is a wave you realize now that you should have been on when you were younger?
Probably YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I wanted to try it back like around 2008, 2009. But I had a lot of people talk me out of it.
Okay.
Looking back now, I'm like, yeah, I should have jumped on that one.
And those people that told you not to get on, where are they now? Like, did they take off with YouTube?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Are there things you loved then that you now like now?
I used to love cooking a lot.
Okay.
I still like to cook, but just not as much now.
Okay, so it was something you love that you like doing now?
Yeah.
Okay. What are some things you like then that you love doing now?
I like being hands-on now. Like I really love being hands-on now. I like to build stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my grandfather was into it, so I just kind of learned from him.
Okay. Lastly, list your passions and explain why they're important to you.
Oh, I really love music. Since middle school, I was in the band, and it was just something that I just accidentally fell in love with. So I just been doing different stuff with music since then.
Okay. And if you could list one more passion?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. Sleeping, man.
Sleeping?
Just sleeping.
Okay.
I really love to sleep. Yeah.
Quentin, thank you for those introductory responses.